You're reaching deep inside you. Go! For things you've never known. It's been tough, rough going, but you haven't gone alone.
We do more before 9 a.m. than most people do all day.
Be all that you can be.
Hey, First Sergeant. Good morning.
You can do it in the Army.
In the councils of government, we must guard against the acquisition of unwarranted influence, whether sought or unsought, by the military-industrial complex.
Most people these days, they're getting their information on who their army is from what they see on television. So that's our mission here, to help filmmakers portray the army in an accurate or plausible manner. And it's to help recruiting.
Our greatest tool has always been the story, and there's no better way to shape a story than through the most powerful medium on earth, Hollywood. This all began during the Second World War, when the Office of War Information recognized that motion pictures were as vital to the war effort as steel or ships. Their Bureau of Motion Pictures worked side by side with American studios, not to censor, but to collaborate. Films such as Casablanca and 30 Seconds Over Tokyo weren't just entertainment, they were morale missions. They reminded the public what we were fighting for and why we had to win. After victory, our colleagues at the Department of Defense continued this proud tradition. The Pentagon's liaison office ensured that when America's military appeared on screen, it did so with accuracy, honor, and professionalism.
The Hurt Locker is an interesting case. Initially, the military was going to give them support, and then at the last minute, the military pulled out. The liaison officer who was going to go and observe the filming learned that before he got there, some scenes had been filmed. He alleges that were not in the approved script, and that insinuated a war crime. That
the mission of the Department of Defense is to defend the nation, not to make films. So we're under no obligation. That's not our mission.
If they don't like our input, our technical advice, they'll be the first people to say, you know what, no thanks.
The Supreme Court ruled in 1995 that discrimination against speech because of its message is presumed to be unconstitutional. The government offends the First Amendment when it imposes financial burdens on certain speakers based on the content of their expression. This is exactly what the Pentagon is doing.
Top Gun is a shining example. Authentic aircraft, real naval aviators, and a portrayal of service that inspired countless young Americans to aim higher. When cinema reflects our finest values, the audience responds.
They shaped that picture top to bottom, made it just the way they want it, and they actually put recruiting booths inside the theaters so that after people saw the movie, they could join up. Recruitment took a huge spike up when that movie came out. And that's when they really realized, boy, this kind of thing really works. It's almost like subliminal advertising.
They'll tell you it started with the war, 1942. OE boys in suits, walking the back lot like priests. We cut newsreels in a Quonset hut outside Algiers, spliced real blood with staged heroics. Learned the trick, never let the audience smell the glue. Post-war, they gave us a new name, Central Intelligence, same game, bigger budget. Motion Picture Liaison. Translation, babysit directors, rewrite endings. In 1948, the Department of Defense established its Motion Picture Production Office. Colonel Frank D. McCarthy, former assistant to General George C. Marshall, served as first liaison. By 1968, Colonel Donald Baruch negotiated full Army support for the Green Berets. Script changes were approved by General William Westmoreland. Deleted scenes included drug use and friendly fire incidents. The 1970s exposed the system. Church committee documents list 22 films with CIA technical advisors. Richard Helms, director of Central Intelligence, personally vetoed a line in 3 Days of the Condor, 1975, referencing MKUltra. The Pentagon denied assets to Apocalypse Now. Producer Gray Fredrickson paid $2 million out of pocket for helicopters.
It's a hit TV series seen around the world, but critics say it may be encouraging U.S. troops to engage in torture.
They're very selfless, and this is a very tragic story. It avoids the politics, gives you the facts.
Some are asking if the record-setting movie glorifies a hero or a killer.
Do you worry that the average American might see the movie as more of a documentary than entertainment?
No experience, no job. I could do that job, but who'd give me the chance?
Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines.
We don't ask for experience, we give it. You won't read it in a book, you live it. Pick a service, pick a challenge, set yourself apart.
Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines. What a great place, it's a great place to start.
Please welcome the Department of Defense's Director of Entertainment, Philip Strube.
I'm not the first person in this job. It goes back quite a long ways, but basically I take action on requests for military support in the production of entertainment media.
I looked at tens of thousands of pages of correspondence between the producers and the military over script changes, and it's really shocking the amount of control that they try to exert. The Pentagon said no, we won't show soldiers being ordered to shoot other soldiers, and besides, it never even happened. Well, it did happen.
In 1996, our agency established its own entertainment liaison office, ensuring that when Hollywood turns its lens toward intelligence work, it does so with respect for truth and national security. We don't script films, we simply provide clarity. Cooperation on productions such as Argo, Charlie Wilson's War, and Zero Dark 30 helped ensure that the dedication, ingenuity, and sacrifices of intelligence professionals were represented with the dignity they deserve.
Your man in Vietnam, James Daly, Specialist 6, United States Army. Jim is a flight engineer, nursemaid to the Army's newest workhorse, the CH-54. He babies it on the ground and bullies it in the air. Makes it carry everything from tractors and trucks to bulldozers and artillery. It's an ugly angel that works like the devil. Who trusts a 26-year-old with the care and feeding of $1 million worth of equipment? The United States Army. Even at its best, Vietnam is no tourist attraction. Jim and his buddies, like all GIs, make their own fun, and that's the best kind. Specialist 6, James Daly, your man in Vietnam. In today's Action Army, see your Army recruiter.
So they come to you with a script, and where does it go from there?
If they've never worked with us before, they might want to just send us the pages that have military portrayal, but we insist on getting the entire script so that we can see the context. And we ask them to also submit what it is they want from us and when they want it. You know, they want their hands on our assets, our installations, our ships, our equipment. Even technical advice is sort of like a expected byproduct of these other things. Spending weeks over script negotiations only to tell filmmakers, well, you can't get the assets that you want because they're not available, you can't afford them, they're kind of busy because of our op-tempo. And if things work well, if the filmmakers are interested in making some changes or at least listening to our concerns, then it's a person from one of those offices in LA that will be our project officer.
Frank Capra, commissioned as a major in the Army Signal Corps, produced the Why We Fight series for the War Department. Footage was edited in OSS facilities. General William Donovan signed off on final cuts. In 1947, the Central Intelligence Agency inherited the portfolio. Alan Dulles, Deputy Director for Plans, authorized covert funding of Animal Farm.
Under Director J. Edgar Hoover, the FBI worked closely with filmmakers to show the American people what principled law enforcement looked like. The long-running television series, The FBI, offered a faithful portrait of agents conducting themselves with integrity, precision, and loyalty to the Constitution. It was a model of how partnership between government and entertainment can build public trust.
Hey, could I tap some of your computer expertise, son?
So you finally gave in?
Yeah, for starters, how does the disk fit into the disk drive?
Okay.
The Army can train you to program, operate, or fix computers.
What does the printer interface do?
It lets the computer talk to the printer.
They talk to each other.
What do they say?
And then there's a telephone modem hookup.
And the computer training you get is yours forever.
Be all that you can be.
Like you're not going to be the only computer expert in the family.
Get an edge on life in the Army.
In 1986, Navy Captain Phil Strubb assumed the DoD Entertainment Media Office. He brokered Top Gun with producers Don Simpson and Jerry Bruckheimer. Script revisions removed a pilot vomiting in the cockpit and a friendly fire incident. Navy recruitment rose 400% in the following year. Post-9/11 coordination intensified. White House advisor Karl Rove met studio executives on November 11, 2001. Attendees included Sherry Lansing, Paramount, and Brian Lord. Black Hawk down. The Pentagon provided 120 personnel and 4 Black Hawks. Colonel Matt Morgan, Special Operations Command, required deletion of a scene showing Rangers shooting civilians. The CIA opened its Office of Public Affairs Entertainment Liaison in 1996. Chase Brandon, former covert officer, consulted on 62 projects. For Zero Dark 30, screenwriter Mark Ball received classified raid timelines from CIA Director Leon Panetta's staff. The film's depiction of enhanced interrogation was approved by Deputy Director Michael Morrell. The current DoD contract list as of 2024 includes 2,947 titles. NASA, FBI, and NSA maintain separate liaisons. NSA rejected support for Snowden, 2016, after script review by General Keith Alexander.
But there is a cultural thing that escapes a lot of filmmakers. And if Hollywood has an ethos, I'm not sure they do, it does, but it certainly is far, removed.
As a matter of fact, I did bring some material home that you and the guys in the Rocket Club might be interested in.
Great, let's get with it.
Did you get my hat and folder over there?
Yeah, sure.
Good night, Mom.
Have a good time there.
Dad?
Come on, we're going to be late.
Bob.
Drive carefully. And, fellas, let's not stay out too late.
Don't worry, Dad. I'll watch him.
As you begin your career, remember that every mission needs the right cover. And sometimes the best cover is a story well told. When American films travel the world, they carry our principles with them. Freedom, courage, and the pursuit of truth. In the right hands, a film can protect as effectively as any briefing or operation. Welcome to the agency.
A ranger never takes the easy way out.
You're reaching deep inside you for things you've never known. Go!
That's why getting into the Rangers is tough, and the training is tough.
Be all that you can be.
So it makes me feel like I'm part of something really special.
Be all that you can be.
And I'm not the only one.
You can do